Alright, I'm just going to make you a video of the area where we plan to put in the catio. Alright, so this is the front of the house. There's this giant shrub in front of this bedroom window, which is where I want to install the catio. And you can see from this side of the house to that side is all sort of available. There's an overhanging eave that's about somewhere between 24 and 30 inches deep that we could just potentially anchor the catio from, sort of window box. And I was hoping to have it as wide as possible to take up as much of this area from side to side as possible, to come out as deep as the eave and go all the way up to the eave. So here you can see the bottom of the window, and we're gonna have somebody trim back this hedge a little bit more. But I was thinking we could actually have it be a little bit deeper than just the top of the window. So maybe come down to here, or maybe to here. So I'll send you kind of a diagram and specs with all that stuff, but I wanted you to see the lay of the land. It goes around a corner here, and you still see that deep eave. There's a fence, and then there's another window. So I would like there to be sort of a connecting tunnel that goes around this side, and then a structure that again has the same depth as the eave, but goes all the way to the ground and goes probably about 10 feet in this direction, but I'll show you that from the other side. All right, so now we're facing the back of the house. Over here is the north side, and what you can see is there's the fence. There's an area that's about 7 feet from side to side, and this is about, I want to say, the depth of this run is about 24 feet. Could be a little bit more. It's probably maybe more like 30. Eventually what I'd like to do is have this closed off and this entire space be a cat run. There's some things you can buy for the fence that will hook up onto the top of the fence and kind of lean over to prevent the cats from climbing out. This is about an 8-foot fence. That one back there is about a 6-foot fence. And so for right now, the structure that I want to build I want to take up as much space as I can, but there's a sewer clean out here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a sewer clean out we just had installed, and this is the crawl space access. So the structure has to end kind of right before this. And so I think this distance from here to about where I'd want it to come out is probably about 10 feet, but I'll send you the exact measurements. You can see the eave. We could just build right up to the eave because it's got a natural weather protection. And then some kind of, door out from the window into the yard. One thought that I had is that instead of doing a pre-built structure, we could actually just figure out where we wanted to put, like, strategically placed fence posts like this into Quickcrete, and just figure out where they would want to go, how tall they'd have to be, and then just install wire fencing on them directly. That might be one way to do it. I don't know if that's cheaper or simpler, but it does mean you wouldn't have to transport a lot of materials up here. Just a little bit more work on site though, so I don't know what's better. So this window, just like the one that you saw in the other video or earlier in the video, is about 72 inches wide on the inside, and with the exterior framing, it's about 75 inches wide, and it's about 32 inches deep on the interior, and it's so my idea was to build a very small deck that comes up about 30 inches out, and that is about the level of the bottom of the foundation. It could be a little higher, and then that would be the sort of platform that this structure could rest upon.